What's up, guys? I'm Daemonxel, and Elrond is finally coming back. We have marquees for Elden, we have marquees for Arwen, we have the dates. What do you need? Well, let's talk about it. Alright, so they announced today that the Elrond event is coming back, and we have a firm date. And yes, I was right. It is in November. So, but first, before Elrond comes back, remember we have the rest of this month to farm up. But we have both the Arwen and the Elden marquees coming back up. The Arwen event is going to start on the 9th of October at 8 a.m. Pacific. It's going to go for 1 week till the 16th. It's going to end then on 8 a.m. The Elden is going to run in tandem. It's going to start 2 days after Arwen. That's going to start on the 11th. It's going to end on the 18th. Now, things to know. First of all, that last tier in these events, in these marquees, will not be there as discussed before. Also, if you had completed these marquees in the past, yes, you will see them in your events section of the game, but you will not be able to partake of them. But this also means that for you spenders out there, most likely their marquee chests will be available for 1,000 per chance to get some Arwen shards if you have not already unlocked that node. Same thing with Elrond. But let's get to the Elrond event. The Elrond event, it's the Change in the Wind. It's the same thing as the first time, it's just coming back again. And this is going to start on the 1st of November at 8 a.m. And it's going to run till the 8th, also finishing up at 8 a.m. And again, this is going to be the same as the first one. You're going to need at least a minimum of 5 elves to complete it. So let's look into the game and see exactly what you should be farming currently right now. Because again, we have till the end of the month to get those shards that you need. Those that already have Elrond unlocked and are looking for that 6th and 7th star are going to be heavily farming. Those who are just attempting it this go, all you need is 5. So let's jump into the game here. Where I am, right here. Okay. Alright, so I have all the elves that are currently in the game right here, and they're pretty easy to farm depending on which ones you're going for. If this is your first time going for the event, I don't know where you're sitting with at Legolas. I got him at 3 stars originally. I may have bought his offer, I don't really remember, but since the introduction to the arena store, I have been buying him every single day, which you should be doing too, because he's actually really, really good in the raids, depending on who you set him up with. Easy farms is Lomian. He is a hard node. Lelio is also a hard node. Elden's node is further in the game. I think it's 5, right? Let's see. Yeah, light side hard 5-9. And Arwen is the hardest node to get to. I'm still actually having trouble with. I have not unlocked Arwen's node, so I am still having trouble trying to get to that node. I may be 1 node away. It's that whole shadow campaign on the hard side is really, really, really hard. 5-4 especially hurts because you cannot bring in your own Gazra Ironside. You actually have to use the one that's provided for you, which in my case is a little bit less strong than the one I have. That being said, all you do need is a combination of 5 of these elves, and we are getting 2 new ones. Naramiri and Aloher are actually the easiest farms you can do. They are guild energy, which means you don't have to refresh the nodes. As long as you have energy, you can farm them to your heart's content. So these guys are really easy. You should be able to get, as long as you've already been building them up, you should be able to get them to 5 stars, no problem, by November 1st, or at least midway before the event ends on the 8th. Again, Arwen, if you unlock her, since she's coming back through the marquee, you're going to get a free 3-star. If you pay the $20, you'll get that 4th star, and if you have the node unlocked, you can just farm up the rest. If you have it unlocked, you're probably farming it already. Same thing goes with Elrond. As that marquee character, he'll have his chest where you can gamble 1,000 shards to, 1,000 gems to get more shards for him. Roughly, it takes between I would say 6,000 and 9,000 gems to get that 5th star. Unless you have extremely poor luck, which I generally do have. But other than that, Lelio is a pretty easy farm. Again, it's a hard note, so you're going to have to... If you're really serious about getting it, you might want to double dip. And that's what I'm doing with Elrond currently right now, to get him to that 6 star. I do need to find one more elf to bring them up to a 6 star. Lomian's almost there. Elrond's almost there. I got Naramiri and LoTR, so I'm going to need one more. It's a race right now between Legolas, Lelio, and if I unlock Arwen's node before that, I'm going to be double, maybe triple dipping. And now what I mean by double and triple dipping is refreshing their node. As you can see right here, I've already done that today with Elrond. I farmed his node, then I did the 25 gem refresh, and ran it again. If it gets hard, you know, if it maybe the last week and I'm a few shy, I may start triple refreshing. So at most, it's about 75 gems I'm spending per day on this node. But we also have 2 others coming along with this. And that would be for the, you know, the 2 brothers, Orfil and Rumiel, right? I think I said their names right. Orphin and Rumiel. These are going to be on Lord Balin's team, and that is Balin's Expedition. That's what tag they're going to have. They look... we don't have the kits for them right now, but Balin looks extremely strong for the skills that he has as a dwarf, running with a dwarf team, or running with a hybrid dwarf-elven team. So I am expecting some really good things with both these characters. Now, if we have both of these characters in the team with Lord Balin, basically, Lord Balin can take a death hit and still come back. It's not really unbreakable, but he said he can survive 1 fatal blow and come back, I think, to 50%. So, if you're going to be spending, you have to basically determine where your best money will be spent. Would it be better to go in on a 5th star on one of these elves? Or would it be better to go on that 5th star on Arwen? You know, to finish out that team, because Arwen does do a fantastic job in the Rivendell team. Plus, she's got the Rivendell tag. Bring her up here. She has that cleanse, which is really, really clutch, especially in Chapter 3. She has the Deadly Earnest one, which gets rid of a boon, which again comes clutch in both, and actually all chapters of the raid. I use it to basically get rid of the might on the Skull Crusher. I use it to get rid of like Eagle Eye on some of these. A lot of her kit is really well. And the Shining Star on the raids currently in the Rivendell team is Naramiri. And Naramiri isn't even in a Rivendell team. She's just an elf, but she works extremely well running tandem with this group. Now, will the other 2 elves work as well with this? I don't know, but I would plan your farming strategy right now for if you're just starting off and you got some of these characters unlocked, go hard on your basic ones. That would be Lelio, Lomiel, Elrond, Arwen. Well, you only need to get one of these. So if you have these 3 right here, if you can get Legolas up to a 5th star, and you just double dip on both Lomian and Lelio, you'll be able to farm up easily Roher and Naramiri, and that's your guild energy right there. And that'll be your team right there. You can use these 5 to unlock, but it's any combination of elves to unlock other than Lord Elrond, because if you already have Lord Elrond, you're not going to be able to use him to get to a further tier. That's just how it goes. Sorry, you just have to use other elves. As far as I know. But if I remember correctly, I wasn't able to go any further on the last event since I was able to unlock him at the 5. I will try on the 6th one to see if Lord Elrond counts, but then again, you can't really use him because you need 5 elves, right? You need 5 elves at tier 6 to unlock him at tier 6. So yeah, I just ignore what it's late. I have my coffee here. I have not drunk into any of it yet. I really should start doing that. It's been a very long day. But yeah, as far as your farming strategy goes, your easiest way, unless you... Elrond is actually a really easy node to get to. So I would plan on Eladin, Arohir, Naramiri, Lelio, and Lumiel. But as long as you get any of them to 5, you're good to go. You will unlock Lord Elrond, who is a phenomenal character, and it is a top-tier team for every chapter of the raid. So I hope this helps you guys out. I hope this helps your planning for the event that's going to be coming up in about 3 weeks now. Well, a little over 3 weeks. So until I talk to you guys again, have a great week, have a great weekend, adventure safe, and good luck to you and your fellowship.